Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in first place with 66 hot dogs and buns, Joey Chestnut!
Kobayashi is down. Chestnut is the new champion, Jimmy.
And she held him high, and the finger of power that destroys the unworthy descended, and it touched him on the forehead, and it anointed him the champion of the world.
You see me sweating. Hopefully you're not too close to me. I probably smell like meat.
What greater fortune have we to live in America, to stand side by side on the 4th of July?
No one's touching Joey right now. He's the GOAT. He's so GOAT that people are starting to call other greats the Joey, like Michael Jordan is the Joey of basketball.
Look at that incredible pace. 10 per minute. That's a 100-dog pace.
Brady's the Joey of football. Matthew LeBlanc, of course, the Joey of Friends.
He is truly.
Oh, it's not pretty. Okay, we're using the water to get the button down.
Oh.
We're finding the rhythm.
But Joey Chestnut is the greatest ever.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios at the Avenue with Gabe Neitzel and Mark Chamora. Here's Jen Latta.
Joining us in studio here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, number 1 ranked in Major League Eating, 15-time Nathan's Hot Dog champion. It is Joey Chestnut. We are so excited to have you in studio with us today. You are here for the Burrito Eating Championships in Milwaukee, the first ever World Burrito Eating Championships. Joey, is this your first time in Milwaukee?
No, I've been here a few times. My last time I lost what did I lose? A cheese curd eating contest. So at the fair. And I need to redeem myself.
Wait, so this would be your first win in Milwaukee,
hopefully
then, if you
it'll
can
be my
get the
first
win
win.
today.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, because when I lose board games, contests, basketball games, whatever it may be, it sticks with me.
Oh, it burns.
It hangs.
Competitive eating, it burns longer because you're like, oh my God, I'm still bloated after the eating contest. And, I didn't even win.
Metaphorically and literally
Yeah.
is basically what you're saying.
It stays with me.
Joey, is there a type of food you won't like? An all-you-can-eat beets or oysters? Is there something where you draw the line and I'm like, I'm not doing that?
It's pretty rare. Once in a while, I think they offered me Rocky Mountain oysters.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't trust the sponsor to make them. It was a casino. I was like, I don't trust them. And then they actually ended up undercooking them, and they were all gummy and chewy. So I chose right on that. But usually, if a sponsor's putting together a contest, they're trying to make it good food, and I'm all in.
How do you find out you're good at competitive eating?
Oh my God, it shows me. Like I was I had like a bunch of siblings, 6 kids in the family, and they all knew, all the brothers and sisters knew that I was the biggest eater. Eventually, I was 21, and I got signed up to one contest, and I was kind of like shy about my eating when I was younger. I was like, all right, don't make a fool of myself when I'm eating with friends. Don't eat too fast. But as soon as I got on stage, it was like, oh my God, I don't have to hold back. And I was 21, and it just. I was like, it was like love at first bite.
You have made a lot of money doing this competitive eating as well. QDOBA, by the way, is the sponsor of today's event, and they are debuting the World Eating Championship burrito featuring fan favorite grilled adobo chicken, cilantro lime rice, black beans, 3-cheese queso, roasted tomato salsa, and guacamole. Does the flavor matter when you're doing an eating contest, or are you just pushing it back so fast you don't even taste these
Absolutely,
things?
it matters. If there's a flavor I don't like, it hits me again and again and again, and it hits me hard. And so, yeah, I love all these flavors are perfect. The guac is delicious. The queso, it goes over everything. I'm really excited about this burrito.
What's a flavor that you've had that you didn't like? Now, I don't want you to jam you up where you're like, I'm not going to do that anymore. But what's something like so for instance, we did a thing when the Bucks were on a win streak where we were doing consecutive things. And I said I would eat 16 Oreos for 16 straight wins. I love Oreo cookies. I got to that 11th Oreo and I never wanted to see another Oreo. So it kind of jammed me up with my relationship with Oreos, where it took a while for me to start housing them again, which, by the way, just everybody rest assured.
You really got turned off.
I have since housed some Oreos.
Oh, you have. Got on that horse
we're
pretty
good.
quick.
We're back
I've only
together.
been turned off to a food like if they do a really bad job. Like I remember one time I did a crab cake eating contest. And as soon as I got on stage, I could smell like fish on there. I was like, oh, dang. And everybody got sick later. And so I didn't eat crab cakes for like 3 years. But now I'm back on crab cakes. It's pretty rare for me to, every once in a while, like, Twinkies. They were really hard. It was an 8-minute contest, and minute 6, I was like, whoa, there's some weird.
Was it the sugar?
It was sugar. There was just a lot going on. There's a lot of things in there, and my body was like, all right, slow down.
And then do you say, shut up?
All right, I had to listen to it a little bit, but I still got 121.
Sure, why not?
So, Joey, you're most well known probably for dominating hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when you go to a ball game or a fair or something, do you go, I think I'm going to get a hot dog?
Definitely a ball game. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
You'll
my
still
God.
eat 'em?
Baseball and hot dogs, yeah. That's one of my goals. I want to go to every ballpark and eat hot dogs.
I would think you'd be sick of them.
No, that's like a runner saying they're sick of running. I love to eat, and it's something that's in me.
How many ballparks have you been to?
Oh, I've only been to like 14, so I still have a ways to go.
Yeah, about halfway through.
But it'd be nice to do all of them in 1 year. Yeah,
wow, yeah, that's a different goal. That's an aggressive goal.
It'd be aggressive, but I think I can do it. Because I travel so much. Yeah.
What's the training like? Burrito versus hot dog. How is it different? How is it the same?
Well, it's a different technique. It's still eating, but hot dog we're kind of desecrating the hot dog because we're dunking the bun in water. It took forever to learn how to eat a wet bun, and so for burrito, we're just eating, bite, chew, swallow, drink some liquid, help go down, and make sure you're breathing. So it's a little bit it's a little bit more natural than the hot dog contest. So I love that.
Do you have to use water, or can you use like Red Bull?
You can use whatever you like.
Whatever you want.
You can. A lot of people use lemonade. I just use warm water.
Okay.
It helps things relax. Helps the food start digesting quickly. But everybody can use their own liquid.
Joey Chestnut joining us here in studio on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee. You were talking about the breathing, and I feel like this is where people underestimate how much thought and process goes into what you do. They have a cream puff eating contest at the state fair here in Wisconsin. It's a big deal. A lot of media people go out and do it. And when I did it, the hardest thing was not inhaling the powdered sugar. As soon as you inhaled that powdered sugar, it jammed up your nose. Now you're trying to eat. You can't get the air in. So what is the technique when you are doing competitive eating for still getting the air in? Right? Very important.
I'm always breathing through my nose.
Constantly.
Always breathing through my nose and sneaking in the breaths.
Did you have to teach yourself how to do that?
You have to keep remembering. Yeah, you have to remember to breathe because while you're eating quickly, it's natural to try to hold your breath. And then all of a sudden, you're out of breath and you're winded and you have to breathe through your mouth.
But you can't.
Then you're not eating.
Because your mouth is busy.
Yeah, so it's... so you just have to practice. It's getting that rhythm, and also like when I'm on the treadmill or I'm on Peloton, I practice gulping air and staggering my breathing so that it's more natural.
It's incredible because I don't think anyone thinks about that. I think that people just think that you're just housing the food and like there's nothing else that goes along with it. But you're saying like there's a cardio element to this. The breathing is important. What else are we missing?
Oh, there's the breathing. There's all these little muscles in your throat and esophagus. A lot of people when you eat, it's a 2-pound meal. My meal is going to be 15 pounds in 10 minutes. So these little muscles are being taxed.
It's like a child.
So the listeners want to know: is the morning after rough on the pie?
Oh, baby!
Baby! I mean, that's what they want to know.
Right? He thinks he's doing it for the people.
I've got some pictures, but dude, it's
with you right now.
About 5 hours after things start working, but I go in absolutely empty. Like today, yesterday, I was doing a cleanse all day, liquid all day. I make sure it's a clean, easy highway for it to no traffic jam.
You and Aaron Rodgers, I guess.
I know you're in the fast, so you can't try it, but our guy, Ashton, is our producer. He has a food truck that features the Rot Dog, Rot's Hots food trucks. There's a hat. I mean, does the hot dog at least look good?
Oh, it looks good. It looks delicious. I love that bun. Oh, my God. Is it the New England roll style? And it's... just mustard.
So when you do the hot dogs, do you chew?
The endorsement that Ashley just got from Joey Chestnut needs to go up on the back of the food truck.
No free advertising. I'm just gonna. It's personally
it is torture. Like right now, I'm hungry.
Are you starving?
Oh yeah. So I'm getting hungry.
But do you chew the hot dogs when?
I chew enough to swallow comfortably.
Okay.
So towards the end of the contest, my throat's a little bit tired, so I have to chew more. But in the beginning, I'm just bite, swallow.
So
it's going down.
The fine folks over here at QDOBA are here in studio with us, and it looks like they have brought some burritos. Are those burritos for us?
I think these are regulation, £1.25.
Regulation burritos?
Yeah.
So can we unpack these burritos?
Oh,
Can we
you
have
guys-
these burritos?
you guys can go to town.
All right, let's get these burritos handed out. Thank you so much. What's your name, sir? Randy is here.
Shout out to Randy.
From QDOBA, and these are the burritos
Thank you.
that
Well,
Joey and
pass one
company
over to Chewy there.
will be dominating today. These are big. Like, so realistically, Joey, how many of these are we talking?
Oh my God! So I want to get at least 12.
So it's a 10-minute window. It's a 10-minute
Yeah.
challenge. You want to get 12 of these.
So you're averaging more than one per minute.
This feels like a
my
burrito
My first
brick.
minute, I should be done with 2. If I'm done with 2 in the first minute,
What? Are you insane?
And then I can find my. I'll slow down a little bit, but hopefully I can just keep my rhythm.
How tough is it, though? Because with the hot dog, it's just the bun and the hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, there's rice. Like, how much of it do you actually have
right.
to eat? Because, like, the rice, what if it spills out?
You have to eat pretty much everything. So they'll give us a tray, and in order to get to the next tray, everything has to be off of it.
Okay.
So
then you're scooping with your hands.
Hopefully, I'll be eating pretty neat, so they won't be wasting time doing the transfer.
Okay, all right, let's go. You're going to coach
it looks
me through
delicious.
this. Okay, so this is a huge burrito, by the way. Like, this is the size
yeah,
of my
it's-
hand, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it fits very comfortably in the palm of my hand. We're not talking about mini burritos or mini anything. This is normal size. So, are you going to bite the 1st side?
I'm gonna bite,
Or are you gonna try to-
bite,
okay.
swallow, and then if I need a little sip of water, I'll a little sip of water.
Bite, then
Bite,
swallow.
bite,
Okay.
swallow, yeah.
So
Be careful-
one side.
Oh, see, that was a big bite. You don't want
Oh,
a big bite.
Too big. It's too big. Okay.
Why are you spiking that?
Because I got to try again.
Now you're spilling all over
now you're
yourself.
spilling.
I'm terrible at
There'll be
this.
deductions.
I'm horrible at this. Okay, so that was too small. of a
That
bite.
was a good
This
bite.
is like Goldilocks over here.
But yeah, you have to pay attention. You don't want. Oh, it's weird to making eye contact while you're biting the burrito.
So now I've got 3.
That was good. And if you can swallow it, you swallow it. But if you need a little bit of liquid,
Okay, and then you go again.
And you just
1,
go
2,
again.
3. Okay, let me try this. Okay.
So you're going side to side
Little
like
one.
corn, or are you going one side, one
Oh,
side?
that was way better. You see that?
Okay.
Way better. And then you can swallow it. The
how
initial
many-
bite should be just big enough, like you can still swallow.
How many chews though? Right? Are we doing 1, 2?
No, we only
3?
have one chew. He's right there.
Yeah,
Are you disqualified if you throw up?
absolutely.
You are.
And you get made fun of.
So it's embarrassing
So I know
and you
the
get
eaters
shamed.
that like get sick every time. Like, oh, I'm gonna make fun of them. I'll twist the knife.
Is that the ultimate thing that's shameful? Is throwing up in a competition?
Yeah. That's why I haven't done raw oysters in contests. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've never built a tolerance for raw oysters, and I'm afraid that the texture and the saltiness, I might toss.
So there is
Gonna
trash
disagree.
talking in competitive eating.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Well, I mean,
awesome.
we're guys and women who are our whole lives we've been the biggest eaters.
Yeah.
And then we're lining up next to somebody and we're pushing each other to their breaking point.
Chewy, we learned the other day that the only place you can't trash talk is in women's basketball. I'm not sure if you got that lesson. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about this because it's starting to like change shape a little bit, right? And so,
You got to manhandle it.
okay, so like, you think
keep
down
it,
here?
keep it tight.
Keep it tight, he tells.
As you're eating a burrito, you know.
Yeah, keep it because it'll
Man,
be if you let it get loose.
First of all,
You're fumbling it all over the place.
it's delicious. That's all I wanted to say. Like, to your point about the flavor, like, I want to keep eating this
this
burrito.
is a pretty good. It's a great flavor profile, and with the cheese in there. Oh my god!
Is this your favorite?
This is
One of the
if I get the
favorites?
record, I'll admit.
What
it.
is but what is your favorite up until now? Like, what's your favorite
Well,
thing?
My favorite contest, hot dogs 4th of July is the
Okay,
best
sure.
contest, just because it's dude, there's like 40,000. There's a
Yeah,
ton of people
I watch
there.
every
The
year.
pomp
on
and
ESPN,
circumstance.
It's so
Sure.
crazy. There's like protesters, and so that contest is huge. I love good chicken wings. Love tacos. Oh, a taco eating contest. Oh my god, those are always great.
How many?
I think one contest I did 105.
Oh my god. I can do 7.
Dude, tacos are great. And then they're so there's such a variety. Yeah.
We talked about vomiting a little bit, which again is not an unusual topic for us to talk about here
No.
on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. You'd be surprised, but yeah, we talk about that. What do you call it, Chew? Spilling?
Yeah, well, that's from the
That's
other
the other side.
Yeah.
Darn it!
You leave, you leave.
But do you afterward, like after you finish eating, or do you prefer to just let it go
It's
all
pretty
the way
rare.
through?
Usually after the contest, I'm doing interviews for a while, and I can tell right away if my body wants to digest it. It's settling deep. So after interviews, there's no way it's coming back up. It's going one way. The only time I'll get sick is if like it's super hot and I'm dehydrated, because I like to sweat. So the sweating gets everything going, but sometimes I overdo it, and then if I'm dehydrated, then I'll get sick. But this should be pretty easy.
I just don't think people give enough consideration to all of the prep and like logistics and like the effort that's going into making sure that you do this at an optimal level.
Yeah, like a lot of it's convincing your body it's okay. So you build the tolerance, and if it gets sick every time, your body you won't convince your body you can do more. So at every practice, I try to get it down, digest, go a little bit more the next time. All right, this is not that weird for my body. So it's like a marathon runner; they slowly build up to that 26. If they pass out at 15, they're not they're not going to keep they're not going to keep going up.
Mind over matter. Huh?
When's the next time you eat? After the competition, after you do a big competition, how long does it take for you to go, all right, now I'm ready to eat again?
Oh, it'll be a liquid diet for a little bit. So I'll be having some drinks afterwards, and then water. The next day, it'll be high fiber diet and absolutely no sugar. Even if I'm not hungry, I'll be eating simple lettuce, simple salads, and just trying to keep things moving.
All right, so the event is today at the Beer Garden at the Milwaukee Deer District, QDOBA rather, debuting its World Eating Championship burrito. We have Joey Chestnut here. It is Joey Chestnut and how many other? We got a dozen or so people?
I think there's like 9 or 10 people.
9 or 10 people competing to be the World Eating Champion of the burritos. The party starts at 11 o'clock. The food contest starts at noon. If you cannot make it down there, QDOBA's social channels will be live streaming the event as well. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. That's at noon. He is Joey Chestnut hanging out with us here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.